had to go for the 919. But I gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah, yo, dear Raleigh, been about a half a year probably since I made the exodus, I exited the scene, so sorry. Sugar in my cup of Joe caffeine had me feeling like living in a fast dream. Wherever the path leads, I'ma take a raw deal and heat it up like hamburgers at Char Grill. It ain't over, we only show a shell of power. Stand tall for Raleigh just like a bell tower. I'm Wolfpacking, Zach Galifianakis, back dabbling raps and patterns and pack passion. From the middle, East Coast, Carolina always. Do it all day, keep it so R-A-W. Never ever parquet, so butter when we utter Raleigh.
So butter when we utter Raleigh.
Home is here. You know, Raleigh, North Carolina is our home. My sons love their schools. Sarah and I have a great community that we live in, and a lot of great friends we've met. This will be the longest I've coached at any university in my career. Hope to be here a long time. So, you know, people ask you where you're from. You know, I grew up in Kansas City, but this is my home, you know, and this is where a lot of the things that go down, the memories that we're going to have as a family of our sons being in the age group they are, they're going to be in North Carolina. You know, they're going to be in the city of Raleigh. They're going to be on the lakes and the rivers and the mountains on the beach. And you know, we owe it to this landscape that we live in, such a great place to make those memories.
Best tailgate, brisket.
No, real football y pollo asado.
Hoops and wings. Dude, subs.
Hot dogs.
Chili dog.
No, Dodger dog.
It's gotta be crawfish.
Now you're talking. Burgers.
7-layer dip. Ribs. No contest.
Hummus.
What?
You need a hot grill.
And an ice-cold Coke.
Of course.
Football and Coke. Come on.
It's got to be Coke.
Game day.
Race day.
Calls for Coke.
You know it.
Grab yourself a Coke.
It's Tailgate 101.
The old saying, good things come to those who wait, is just that, old. Those good things, you have to get out there and chase them. We see it in the millions of people we fly around the world, all of them, living proof. Good things come to those who go.
With today's tools, all the information you need is just a click away.
I'm going to show you how to remove the...
And as a member of an electric cooperative, you have access to lots of valuable tools. Tools that help you do it yourself when it comes to controlling your home energy use and budget, leaving you free to be Dad.
Excited for our homecoming week here at NC State, and 3:30 kick and sold out crowd. Look forward to having a great crowd with our fans and student section, and obviously need the great support that we can get with our crowd noise. It's good to be back home. The guys are good, you know. I mean, this is a great group of guys. You know, that's the first thing, and I told the guys that. They deserve to win. They're such good guys, you know. You love coaching these guys, and they care so much about the school and this football team. Let's get back to what we do. It's 1-0, and this is the first of 5 that we have left, and focusing on that mentality. What can we do to make a few more plays, and what can we do to score a few more touchdowns? What can we do to get a little bit more pressure? As coaches, it's our job to help them, and as players, it's their job to execute the plan. Timing's a big deal, you know, and I think I'm in Raleigh at the right time. I really am. It's one of the fastest growing cities in the United States, and companies are moving or building headquarters here, and schools are being built. Wake County Public Schools are incredible. The private schools, for me to attract great coaches to work and place they don't want to leave. You know, they want to be a part of this community, and it's nice to be able to talk to a young man where the capital of the state, the internship opportunities are incredible, and for them to be able to grow away from football. And then on top of that, you know, they have the largest alumni base in the state. When the state's so hot, I mean, those things matter.
When I sat down and thought about it, I mean, NC State had everything I wanted, and it was close to home. I mean, had a lot of friends going here. I knew people who graduated from here and just kept screaming NC State, NC State. NC State being in Raleigh wasn't the deciding factor, but it definitely was something that I benefited from. I've got brothers for life. I got a job opportunity, and in the day, football kind of opened that door for me. I just really, to me, it's the guys that I met that I can call on whenever, you know. From Mike Rose, my freshman year, Bradley Chubb, Justin Jones, BJ Hill, and the guys I'm with now, I mean, they're my family. That's kind of the biggest thing for me is that I got brothers for life. That's the biggest pro, I would say. Because I wasn't a highly touted recruit. So I was just at a camp and things were rolling and things were going well. And I remember Coach D called me back into his office and he offered me the scholarship and it kind of went from there. But it definitely was never a sure thing. So something definitely aligned along the way. I mean, I love NC State. I mean, it's given me everything I have so far. So I'm forever in debt to this school and these people.
I think for sure it's home. Just going on Hillsborough or on campus, it's a great feeling being there and visiting other schools, like just visiting my friends back home. It's a weird feeling, and I just love coming back to NC State always, so definitely home now. I know my dad had tons of siblings, probably 16 or something like that, and then my mom, they came from nothing really. They immigrated from Nigeria to America. So they give us the life that me and my brothers and sisters have. This means everything. Their home was a lot less privileged than what we grew up in and we were able to live in. I took my dad on all my visits, so he was helping me a lot with the education part as well. So it's putting the two together, education and football, and then being close to home, it all fit perfectly. People I've met here, and then just the culture that we've built here is just amazing. I think it's the way that everybody just works hard and comes in, just does their job, just knows how to attack things every day, and just makes me better as a man. I think that's what I've taken the most out of here is just as a person, I became a lot better and more detailed and structured in my life. You spend so much time here, it ends up becoming home. You guys become family, you meet their families, so it really is home. Because you just become one big family, and it's awesome. You can talk to anybody about anything that you're dealing with, any problems that you have, you can talk to anybody. It's awesome to have such a good support behind you. Every day, I would just say I'm thankful for something. Even if it's just going to class or just eating the breakfast or whatever it is, I always say I'm thankful that I'm practicing, because not a lot of people get the opportunity that I have. I think I've noticed that because I was hurt in middle school, and it honestly scarred me for life, hurting back-to-back years. And I appreciated walking, and I appreciated breathing, because a lot of people do not get that opportunity. I don't take things for granted anymore, because my mom would tell me her parents died at a young age. You just hear these type of things, and it's going on all around the world. Not everybody has it as good as you do, so just take the things that you have and appreciate them. I think it's just very important to know where you're from and just really have that as something that's in you always.
Here we go. That's it. Good. Protect yourself for the Charlie. Well, I'm from a very small town from Marion, North Carolina. It's a one high school town in the western part of the state. You know, one of the great things about it is my whole coaching career, all but one job has always been in the state of North Carolina. I grew up in the state of North Carolina. I've recruited every aspect of the state. And so it's It's great being able to stay in your state that you grew up in. You got to know all the football programs growing up as a kid. You followed all of them. You knew of the rivalries. And now to be able to be a coach and to be able to be a part of it as a coach is pretty special.
Let's get these guys on the ground this game. It's been since Virginia since we started getting guys on the ground. Get these guys on the ground on the backside. Let's carry this over to the game now, right? Right, like this footwork that you're using on this, do that. Don't get in that guessing like you did a couple of times. Like use that speed, that athleticism. I'm serious, man. I ain't saying this because I'm mic'd up. I want you doing this. Here we go, let's go.
It's very hard to believe. My wife and I, we joke about it all the time. Because in this profession, unfortunately, it's very revolving as far as like, I mean, hopefully you can stay at a place for 18, 20, 25 years and retire at a place. And to be able to start your coaching career, to be able to play in state all the way from Pop Warner to high school to college, to be able to have a stint with the Panthers, and to be able to get into coaching all in state is definitely very special.
He will do a stab club, all right, but these inside guys are big at just grabbing the top of your shoulders. They're gonna rush you and they're just gonna try to sling. You guys understand? Good, use those hands, use those hands. Next group up, next group up, next group up, next group up.
You know, it's helped shape me and who I am. I tell my players all the time, I was like, you guys are involved in something that's so big and so great. The relationships that you guys are going to be able to form through football, and not only the relationships, where it's going to take you. Football opened up a lot of doors and allowed me to travel, and I literally have had the opportunity to see the world through football. And the relationships that are formed from team to team, the coaches, all the different coaching styles, the appreciation that you get from being in a different country within an American sport, it's been very unique and something that you definitely always want to be able to give back to the game because it's opened so many doors for you.
It's a bee. You know what a bee does?
Hey.
You allergic to bees?
Nah, I just don't like bees.
Huh?
Hey, we just...
Feeling all right?
Yeah. How you feeling?
Good, man. Thanks for asking. Excited? Being back?
Here we go.
This family that we have, it's special. And not a lot of people get to share that bond. And those guys believe that, they feel that from each other. And in doing so, I think it helps those guys to play harder for each other. It helps them to understand that, you know, the guy next to me. And if I'm gonna have to face something, I want to do it with my guys beside me.
Best tailgate, brisket.
No, real football y pollo asado.
Hoops and wings. Dude, subs.
Hot dog.
Chili dog.
No, Dodger dog.
It's gotta be crawfish.
Now you're talking. Burgers.
7-layer dip. Ribs. No contest.
Hummus.
What?
You need a hot grill.
And ice cold Coke.
Of course.
Football and Coke. Come on.
It's got to be Coke.
Game day.
Race day.
Calls for Coke.
You know it.
Grab yourself a Coke.
It's Tailgate 101.
The Learfield Directors Cup, the highly recognized mark of distinction in college athletics across all divisions, both men's and women's sports. Follow your favorite team's pursuit for excellence in this prestigious annual award through thedirectorscup.com, USA Today, or at L Directors Cup on Twitter or Facebook. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics since 1993.
If you want a car from a company that's been building them for 115 years, get a Ford. If you want a car with driver assist technology, get a Ford. If you want Waze and Amazon Alexa compatibility, get a Ford. If you want a car that doesn't have any of that, get anything but a Ford. Otherwise, you're gonna want a Ford.
With today's tools, all the information you need is just a click away.
I'm going to show you how to remove the...
And as a member of an electric cooperative, you have access to lots of valuable tools. Tools that help you do it yourself when it comes to controlling your home energy use and budget, leaving you free to be Dad.
This wasn't here when I was playing. It was the hill, and this is where, and it was a hill, and I would train on that hill.
Yeah.
And I would train in these stadium stairs too. Yeah. I ran these steps religiously. It empowered me to play well on Saturdays. It empowered me to want to give these fans something to cheer about, something to be happy about, something to be proud about with this program. Yeah. And so. Again, every time I walk into this stadium, I get chills, and I get chills now, and there's not even nobody here. But that's just the excitement of the school, and what the fans bring, and what NC State is all about. It's about excellence. It's about achievement. It's about family.
I just remember being always able to look up and see your name in the rafters, and just feeling no pressure at all, but just having that to me as something to shoot for. Mm-hmm. That was my guiding kind of, hey, you know, all the work that you put in, all the things that you want to do as a player could culminate into something like that.
One of the fondest memories is that game that we beat Florida State, taking the goalpost down, both, and taking them through Hillsborough Street. To this day, people come up to me, they talk about that moment and how I feel like, changed NC State's football history.
Homecoming was something that I felt a lot of pride. Just a game of just a great feeling of being part of the pack.
Good afternoon and welcome to Raleigh as Wolfpack football begins the month of November. And there are some exciting possibilities out there. We're at Carter-Finley Stadium on homecoming weekend at NC State.
You boys ready to have some fun?
Yes, sir.
Do your job, man. Just go execute and do what you're coached to do. As hard as you can do it. We're in our stadium. It's our turf. It's our family. Let's go give it everything we got.
Here's the snap. Fires right sideline. He's got it. An off-balance catch. Handoff going to Gillespie over the left side. He breaks free. Gillespie at the 20 down the left side and brought down at the 10-yard line. Finley under center. Handoff Person over the right side. Walks into the end zone. Touchdown Wolfpack.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Here's a handoff going to a new back who fumbles the football, and State's got it at the 49-yard line of the Knolls. Ball came out, and James Smith-Williams was on it for the Pack. Let's go! Makes the fly sweep. He's hit. Knocked back into the end zone. Here's Finley throwing ball. Tippett. It's caught by Myers at the 49 of the Seminoles to the 45-40 down to about the 38-yard line. Handoff Gillespie. Big hole over the right side. 30-yard line. Down to about the 26 goes Reggie Gillespie. 21-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Good snap, ball down. Kick is up quickly and right down Broadway.
Let's go to work. Get another damn takeaway.
Here's Finley out of the gun. Quick throw right side. Myers has got it. He's got the green grass in front of him. 50-yard line to the 40 down the left sideline. Here's Finley looking. He guns it right side. Caught by Thayer Thomas. He will fire toward the right corner of the end zone. Open and catching the ball is Helman Harmon. Touchdown Wolfpack. His handoff Akers. He's been dropped in his own backfield. Here's Blackman to throw. Stays in the pocket. Heaves it long down the field. Open is Terry. He's got it. Back to throw again. He's going to heave it toward the right corner of the end zone. Got a man open. Caught. Terry again. Touchdown Florida State.
Just play the ball. Stay on top.
Takes a snap. Rolls to his right. Sets up. He's going to be sacked. Back inside the 20-yard line at the 17. Blackman in the pocket, guns it over the middle, intercepted! Intercepted by State at the 32-yard line.
Round with the top down. Yeah, I'm up with the top down. You heard.
Finley looks over the defense, arms outstretched, takes the snap, option pitch going to Person. Got a clear field, into the end zone, left corner end zone, touchdown, Wolfpack.
Not now, I'm double tied with the notch.
You gotta keep eating now. You gotta keep eating.
Blackman in the pocket, guns it over the middle, and caught by McKinney, the tight end, 50-yard line to the Pack 45. Here comes the rush. Blackman firing over the middle. Akers has got a touchdown, Seminoles.
And we get a big game, they're subbing out, and we were walking up to the line of scrimmage. Man, get there. We can get them with a 5-yard penalty for having too many men on the field. So really rush up there, and let's keep them on edge. Let's keep them on edge.
You know their game plan. All right, you know their game plan. I want to see 4 quarters of our football. Do your job.
James Black with the quarterback. Puts his hands together, hands off to Akers. He's been dropped in his own backfield for a loss.
Watch the hard count. Don't wait. Don't listen to the center. Don't look at his helmet. You hear me? Hard count. Hard count.
Here's the snap. Handoff. Akers. He's been dropped by the middle linebacker, Isaiah Moore. He loses 3 yards on the play, and the Pack's going to take over the football deep in Florida State territory. And the Noles are coming on a delayed blitz. Pack picks it up. Here's Finley throwing to a Mezzi along the left side. Here comes a blitz from the edge, and a handoff goes away from it. Person's got it. He's got the first down. Finley rolling right, firing end zone. Caught, touchdown, Jacoby Myers.
When the beauty no makeup, wanna change up, cause the
Blackman
feeling
stays
wanna
the
make
pocket.
you
He's
wanna
going to gun it long. The home run down the right sideline, and Terry has it. Florida State at the Wolfpack 28. Firing over the middle is Blackman. He's got Matthews faking, rolling right, firing end zone. Wide open is guess who? Tamarion Terry. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Guys ready? Let's go now. Hey, good job of protection.
It is high and will come down to Trowell. He'll take it at the 1. He'll bring it up the left side, 10, 20-yard line, breaks free, 30. Now is flushed. He'll roll to his right, eyes upfield, fires upfield. The ball is caught by Angeli. What a catch at the 25-yard line. There you go, Karen. Finley is flush, rolling to his left, fires, sideline, caught by C.J. Riley. Ottenreed comes in motion, lines up in the backfield, handoff over the left side, breaking free is Gillespie to the 15-yard line. First and goal from the 2. Finley remains under center. He rolls, he's under siege, fires end zone, open, caught, Person, touchdown.
Touchdown, Ricky. Ricky Person. Yeah. Nice job, son.
They're going to have a 2-man delayed blitz and hit and sack by Engel back in the 48 of Florida State.
Come looking for you.
Where it'll be 4th down and 13. This might be the ball game right here. Noles going to go for it. 4 wides, 3 to the right, and scrambling, hit from behind and sacked back at the 39-yard line is Blackman. Brady Bodine gets the handoff over the left side, working his way through traffic to the 35-yard line of the 30. Kick is on its way. It's got plenty of distance. Good again. Blackman in the pocket. He is flushed and rolls to his right. He looks. He cocks the arm and just fires it away. Out of the shotgun. Pack rushes 4. Here's Blackman, sacked by Elias. Back at the 23-yard line. 4th sack of the night. And Woody Cornwell will finish this game at quarterback for State. He goes knee down, and the Pack does not have to snap it again. The clock goes to 0, and you can light up the bell tower red. State wins on homecoming. Final score, State 47, and the Florida State Seminoles 28.
How about that, Wolfpack? That ball going, Wolfpack! And undefeated at home, Wolfpack!
It's times like these when you've got to stay centered. The 2018 Nissan Rogue, with available Pro Pilot Assist that can help keep you centered in your lane. Experience it only at your local Nissan store. Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
Best tailgate, brisket.
No, real football y pollo asado.
Hoops and wings. Dude, subs.
Hot dog.
Chili dog.
No, Dodger dog.
It's gotta be crawfish.
Now you're talking.
Burgers.
7-layer dip. Ribs. No contest.
Hummus.
What?
You need a hot grill.
And ice cold Coke.
Of course.
Football and Coke. Come on.
It's got to be Coke.
Game day.
Race day.
Calls for Coke. You know it.
Grab yourself a Coke.
It's Tailgate 101.
With today's tools, all the information you need is just a click away.
I'm going to show you how to remove the...
And as a member of an electric cooperative, you have access to lots of valuable tools. Tools that help you do it yourself when it comes to controlling your home energy use and budget, leaving you free to be Dad.
This university is on a march to achieve our full potential.
We help empower each other to dream big and do big.
That's why I really love our slogan, Think and Do. When you get these folks from NC State, they don't mind rolling up their sleeves and getting their hands dirty.
Companies want to hire NC State students.
We make something impossible possible.
We've been equipped to go out there and do great things and to change the world.
It's in the DNA of the place. We're here to think and do the extraordinary.
This portion of One with Wolfpack Football is presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, bringing real Coke taste with 0 sugar and 0 calories to Wolfpack fans everywhere.
I got some patches. 1, 2, 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cocat. Happy birthday to you.
At Gardner-Webb, at the end of the season, before I left to App State, I talked to all the guys and just asked them, some of the things that they really enjoyed, some of the things they disliked, and going forward as a coach. And they said that we used to go, when we hit certain goals, we used to go and eat as a group at this little hamburger place. And they said that car ride from campus to that little hamburger place and just that hour together brought them so close together, because normally they wouldn't have spent that time together. And so that just triggered with me, man. If I just did that if I'm going to try to get a group to play cohesive, you got to be cohesive outside of the facilities.
You know, you would eat something so bad and just bite into it like hard. You miss your finger. You miss your food, hit your finger. I never missed my food. Well, you ate the food and the finger. You never missed your finger? No, never missed my food. You said I've never missed my finger. I did not say that. And we have the camera on so we can look back at it. Shut up. No.
It's going to be hard for me to get a guy, for me to ask them to go through the things I'm going to ask them to go through in practice and then during a game. If I'm going to get their full commitment and give me everything I got, I know that people will do anything for family members. Like, I will do anything for my kids and my wife, anything. And so if I can get my players to feel that way for each other, along with me and my family, not only to be able to give them the support of having a home away from home, but also just that bond and where you don't want to let that guy down beside you. And nothing would come between that. Now you got something special where now when they go and do something, it's got meaning to it. It's more than just going and doing a play or working a drill. It's a deeper purpose because you tie the family aspect into it.